Now we will summarize all the concepts belong to this chapter in the form of definition. A point can be represented by any tiny dot made by the sharp pencil on the sheet of paper. It's denoted with any capital letter. Line segment. A line drawn between the two lines is called as line segment, denoted with the capital letter and written as seg AB, that is the point name. Also it can be written in a reverse manner. A line. If the segment is extended in the both the ends, it's called as line. It can be notated with the small letters. Also, it can be referred with its segment name. It can be read in the manner line L, line AB or line BA. It will be same in all the manner. Next is ray. A ray is a part of a line. The ray PQ has a starting point P, which is also called as origin of it. It can be read as a ray PQ. It cannot be read as ray QP. We cannot reverse read it because the origin always should be in the beginning of it. Fifth, concurrent lines. The number of lines, 3 or more lines passing from a single point, are called as concurrent line, and that point is called as concurrent point. Collinear points. The points fall one after another, or the points from which we can draw a single line is called as collinear line, and that points are called as collinear points. They should be also 3 or more than 3. If 3 or more points lie on the same line, they are called collinear points. Seventh, non-collinear points. Points which do not lie on the same line are called as non-collinear points. In a simple way, from which we cannot draw a straight line, are called as non-collinear points. A plane. A flat surface extending infinitely in all directions is called as plane, denoted with a capital letter. Parallel lines. Lines which lie in the same plane but do not intersect each other is called as parallel lines. Here line L is parallel to line M. It can be written as line L, the symbol of a parallel lines, that is the double lines vertically to the line M.